Well, people, we are back once again talking about, you guessed it, the never-ending speculation on the MCU's Fantastic Forecast. And most of the time we're talking about, okay, who's going to play MCU Reed Richards, or Sue Storm, or Doctor Doom. But today we're actually talking about the Human Torch, who we haven't talked about as much. Many of you know that my number one fan cast is Rudy Pankow. I think he is absolutely perfect for the role. But today, we're talking about Austin Butler as Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch in the MCU, because apparently his agents and his team, his management, are campaigning extremely hard to try and get him the role of Johnny Storm, Human Torch in the MCU. There's been rumors, I think, that he's been in the running before, but now we're hearing like solid information that his management is actually campaigning hard to get him this role. Now, when it comes to Austin Butler as Human Torch, I'm not a fan. I mean, Austin Butler, I love Austin Butler. He's a great actor. I loved Elvis. Fantastic movie. Amazing performance from Austin Butler. He's a great actor. Might even get nominated for an Oscar for that film. So he's definitely got the talent, but I just feel like, obviously he's a younger actor, but I still feel like he's a little too old for Human Torch, because I want Human Torch to be around the same age of Tom Holland's Spider-Man. And, Austin Butler isn't like that much older than him, but old enough. And also with the fact that, we've seen and heard what Austin Butler went through becoming Elvis. The recent interview, the Actors on Actors interview, when I think he was talking with Janelle Monáe about how when he was filming Elvis, he didn't see his family for like 3 years because it was at the height of the pandemic and he was stuck in Australia alone. And like the way his voice has changed, like you go back and listen to his voice before he did Elvis, it is a lot different than it is now. Like his voice is permanently changed and sounds like Elvis in a normal everyday setting. So I don't really want a Human Torch with that kind of deep voice. Again, I want a younger version of the character, but this doesn't mean that Austin Butler can't be in the MCU. If he gets cast as Human Torch, I won't be upset about it, but I definitely would prefer somebody younger, somebody more along the lines of Rudy Pankow. But I would still like to see Austin Butler in the MCU. One great idea, I think, would be as Gambit. I think he would make an amazing Gambit. We know the X-Men are coming eventually. Obviously, we talked about on my other channel, the DC Life, a couple times about him playing Green Arrow. So Austin Butler, he definitely has a huge future in the superhero world, whether that's in the MCU or the DCU. I want to see him as a superhero, just not as Human Torch. So, anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about this news that Austin Butler's agents and management are trying to get him the role of Human Torch in the MCU? And do you want him to get the role? Do you want him to play Johnny Storm? Or would you prefer a different actor? So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything goes on in the Marvel life.